What's up? Shit. Don't pay me no mind, man. I'm just over here enjoying this moment. I am here today to just have a little conversation. Let's just talk. How's everybody doing? I do hope everyone is having a marvelous day. Unique consciousness, we out here offering another perspective, uh, offering some insights as to how you may begin to see life in a more positive light. Offering a perspective that may help you in accepting life as it is, understanding the gift and the opportunity that each of us have been given. That being said, I got some previous videos that I uploaded. If you got a chance to check it out, appreciate you. Doesn't really matter, but I appreciate you. This message today, we're going to title this the reward and punishment program running within the subconscious mind. What is this program, you may ask? Well, brothers and sisters, from the very day that we was born, we entered into a system that was programming us to basically react to this reward and this punishment program. Now, there are many more programs that are running within the subconscious mind, and we will get on that some other day. But today, primarily, we're going to focus on the reward and punishment program, because that, brothers and sisters, is rooted deep within each and every single human being walking within this reality. What is the reward and punishment program that you dare to speak of? Unique? Well, there it goes. It's beginning with our parents, right? Beginning with our parents. The reward and punishment program is, if you do what I say, the parent speaking now, if you do what I say, if you're a good boy or a good girl, the reward is, I will give you the attention you desire. I will buy you the things that you want. I will love you. I will appreciate you. I will show you affection. I will applaud the fact that you are a good boy or a good girl. That's the reward when it comes from a parental perspective. Now here's the punishment. If you are a bad boy or a bad girl and you do not do what I ask of you, I'm going to punish you. I'm going to discipline you. I'm going to inflict upon you pain. I'm going to take away from you my attention. I will not get you any gifts. whatsoever. I will not show you affection. Why? Because you are a bad boy and or a bad girl. So I am punishing you. Now, as children, this is where our indoctrination begins. The reward and punishment program is embedded deep within us. That is one example of the reward and punishment. Our parents starts it, and then it ripples out from our parents to our family members. Within our family, the reward and punishment is as follows. If you are a good member to the family, basically, we will accept you. You can be one of us. We will look out for you. We got your back. We are a clique. If you're not a good member in the family, if you decide to walk your own path, think for yourself, the punishment, well, you become what is known as the black sheep of the house. You are considered an outsider. You are mistreated, and basically you always get the short end of the deal every time shit goes down. That's your punishment. You end up basically being by yourself and the family. From our family, the ripple effects of this reward and punishment programs continues. It goes to our friends. How is this reward and punishment program? What was the word I'm looking for? Shown. How is this reward and punishment program shown when it comes to matters of our friends? Well, when it comes to our friends, the ones that we desire to be friends with, if we want their friendship, if we want the reward, which is to be their friend, we have to basically, let's see, do as they do. We have to follow them. The reward of doing as your friend does is we will accept you. You are one of us. What else? We got your back. You're part of the cool crowd. You got many other rewards that comes with being acceptable. Primarily, the primary reward from this whole reward and punishment program involving friendship is you get accepted as the friend. The punishment is the opposite. Basically, if you don't do like we say or follow us, we will reject you. We will isolate you. These are the punishment now. We will isolate you. We will punish you. We will chastise you. We will bully you because you refuse to do as we do. But now you want the reward, so many people decide that, yeah, I don't want to be isolated. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be bullied. So I am going to strive to get the reward. From our friends, it goes to our religious beliefs. Now, being that my background is Christianity, I'm going to speak from that perspective. But basically, most religion, their reward punishment is basically reward. If you follow this indoctrination properly, you will go to a good place when you die. The reward, when you die, you go to heaven. The punishment, when you die, you go to hell. Religion, reward, and punishment. From religion, you go to society. Society is as follows. The reward, if you obey the standards and guidelines that society has provided, the reward, you live a peaceful, comfortable life. comfortable in whatever sense you perceive comfortability to be. The punishment of you not abiding to society's standards is as follows. Basically, you go to prison, you're considered a menace to society or a renegade, and for this reason you don't get the comfortable life. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the reward and punishment that is running chaotically within your subconscious mind. Now, why do I bring this up? Well, because, brothers and sisters, this reward and punishment program is the very reason your life is the way it is within this moment. That program is the reason why you are doing the things that you're doing, being the person that you're being, whether or not you like the person that you're being, accepting the things that you're accepting, whether or not you love the things that you're accepting, and so on and so forth. All your life you have been programmed to basically focus on receiving the rewards. Don't nobody want no punishment. You have to be a fool to want to be punished. If you presented me with the option of being rewarded or being punished, common sense would tell me I want the reward. I mean, as a child, basically, when your parents put you in that situation, you wanted the reward. You wanted to be a good boy. You wanted mom and dad's attention. You wanted mom and dad approval. You wanted mother and father love. You go to the family, you wanted your family approval. You wanted their love. You go to your friends, you wanted to be accepted by your friends. You go to religion, you want to go to heaven. You go to society, you want to live a comfortable life in peace. The rewards. Everybody wants the rewards. Nobody wants the punishment. Nobody wants to basically not be loved by their parents. Nobody wants to not be loved and accepted by their family. Nobody wants to be rejected by their friends. Nobody wants to go to hell. Nobody wants to be a menace to society. So they step away from the punishment. But now here's the thing. Chasing these rewards that we desperately desire because we want to be loved, accepted, appreciated, and we want to go to a better place when we die whatsoever, and we want to live peacefully in society. By us chasing these rewards, we deny aspects of ourselves. Let me say that again. By us focusing on receiving the rewards of the program that is running, we deny aspects of ourselves. We deny parts of our character because to identify with those characteristics that is within us, we may not receive the rewards. We may not receive the love that we desire. We may not receive the acceptance that we desire. We may not go to heaven. We may not, what you call it? We may not consider ourselves good. Why? Because our goal is to receive the rewards. On the topic of denying ourselves and parts of our character to be accepted, when it comes to our parents, being that some of the things that our parents may say and or do that we don't like, rather than us speaking up for ourselves or saying or doing something about what is being done that is injustice to us, we keep our mouth quiet because we do not want to offend our parents by speaking or being ourselves or being our truth or speaking our truth, I should say. We don't want to be punished by voicing our opinion. We don't want to be punished because we are being ourselves. We are establishing to our parents that we have minds of our own, and we do in fact think for ourselves. Because when a child begins to think for it or herself, or his or herself, some parents don't really approve of that, because now, oh, so you're a man now, you're a woman now, you think you could talk how you want to talk, you think you can stand up for yourself. Oh, well, if that's the case, how about we punish you real quick and see how that goes? So, because we do not want these punishments, we will keep our mouth shut. How many of you out there watching this video have lived your life quiet, afraid to speak up because you don't want to be punished, constantly taking from your parents what you do not deserve to be taken, but you feel as though nothing can be done? They're older, they're wiser, they know better, they know what is best for you, so you just basically sit there and you take it. To your family members, you are afraid of the punishment. You don't want to be the black sheep. So if the family is involved in some dumb shit that you know is dumb, that you clearly feel within yourself, this is retarded and I want no parts of it, but the punishment means that you have to be alone. You have to be considered the black sheep. And the black sheep is basically he who sees through the family's bullshit. So you see through the family's bullshit, but you deciding that you want to reap the reward, you keep that bottled up inside of you. You keep quiet to the family's bullshit and you just go along with it because you want the reward. But what if you chose the punishment instead? You said, well, I much rather be alone, but I'm not going to tolerate that bullshit that you got going on. Take it down to the friends. Friends is out here, you know they shallow, they got on all these fake ass masks, they're not themselves, and you peep this, you say, I don't think I can get with that right there, yo. I can't be fake, I gotta be myself. But in order to be accepted in this group, you have to put on masks. The punishment is basically you will ultimately be by yourself. You will eat by yourself. You will play in the playground by yourself. Why? Because you refuse to be something you're not. But because many are focused on the rewards of being accepted by their friends, they change themselves. They change their identity. They change the way they talk. They change the way they act. Some of you may be a loving, kind person, but the very friend that you're interested in befriending is a asshole, is a narcissist on the low. So now you start to exhibit these narcissistic characteristics within yourself in order that you may be accepted, going against what you know within yourself is right and or wrong, I should say that. Within you, you know some situations is right, some situations is wrong. But because you want to be accepted, you completely deny that part of you and you say, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Society tells you basically you must follow rules. There are those outside of you that have authority over you and you must do as they say. And if you do not do as you say, then you must suffer the punishment of going to prison. You must suffer the punishment of living as an outcast or a renegade because you refuse to listen to another person's and believing that they have authority over you. You believe to know that you are the only one that has authority over yourself. You're the only one who will cast judgment upon yourself. You have self-control. You know right from wrong. But society has their own definition of what is right and what is wrong. So To be a part of this society, you must follow their definition of what is right and what is wrong. And the funny thing is, truly, the funny thing is, if you have a certain amount of wealth, society's definition of right or wrong does not really apply to you. That's the kicker right there. See, that's what a lot of people miss. The peasants or the regular folks within society, they follow the laws that society comes up with. But now, the nobles, the rich one, they could break these laws anytime they want. The wealthy one, they can literally bend the law to their will, however, whenever they choose. But now you, an individual that think for yourself, govern yourself, have full control over yourself, knowing what is right and what is wrong, not based on society's point of view, but yourself. You know within yourself morally what is right. You have your own moral compass to determine what is right and what is wrong. You know this. So you follow your own heart. But by you doing this, you're considered a menace to society because you simply refuse to follow a law that somebody made that as soon as you have enough money, that law does not apply to you anymore. You can do whatever you want. Now, if I took you to the dimension where basically, yeah, you literally are the creator of your own reality, I'm gonna ease up on that because little by little I'm learning just how much information to give to whoever that is watching, because some of the information that I have to give, a lot of people are not ready to receive. It's not for everybody, and some of them, it's a little bit too much to digest. So we're just going to touch on that and let it go. You go to religion. Religion tells you if you obey, if you are a good follower, if you are a good believer, you go to heaven. And if you are a sinner, if you are a bad person, you're going to go to hell. Yes, they hit you with that right there. So describing hell as a place where you are eternally punished for your sins, and heaven as a place where you are eternally happy. Now, common sense, you looking at it, you like, well, I want to be forever happy. I don't want to be forever punished. So you strive to go to heaven every day. You follow the program that has been written out for you. They give you the book. You read the book. It has all the words in there. These are the rules. You got your do not kill, do not steal, do not lie, do unto others as you will have them do unto you. Don't commit adultery. Don't worship no false idols or blah 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 blah. You have all of these right here. Basically, long story short, deny yourself. Accept the fact that from the moment that you were born in sin, and the only way you can be accepted into God's or the Creator's good graces is if you repent of your sins. And for you, that's going to take forever. Why? Because every day you wake up, you are experiencing a life where everything that your belief has instructed you to basically not give any attention to, which is your own primal urges, is right there in front of you, tempting you. So every day you are fighting a constant battle within yourself. Why? Because you want the reward. You want to go to heaven. So if it means denying your primal urge, you're going to deny that part of you. But now, brothers and sisters, here's what you fail to understand. By denying aspects of ourselves, we but put on masks. Masks that we go into the world showing to everyone that are not really, truly, fully all of what we are. Everybody is pretending. Why? Because the reward and punishment program is running rampage within the mind. I want the reward, so I dare not show the world who I truly am. So you hide yourself. You hide the loving being that you are, or you hide the destructive being that you is. However, you're hiding yourself. You're hiding different parts of you that you have considered to be unwanted by those that you desire to receive the rewards from. To be accepted, you're willing to put that away. I'm gonna put this part of my mask away. I'm gonna put this part of me away. Why? Because if I show this side of me to my parents, to my family members, to my friends, to society, to my religion, I may not be accepted. I may not be in their good graces. Everybody is in pain because this very act is taking place within each and every moment of every day. Everyone is literally living a lie, all because they want the reward. Now, the point of this video is to basically bring to light the reward and punishment program that you are unconsciously aware of and is literally running within your life right now. And now, by you being aware of it, you can do something about breaking and or destroying that program completely. Because until you put an end to that program, you are going to continue to put on these masks. Why? Because you want the acceptance, the approval, the appreciation, the love from those that you desire the reward from. You don't want the punishment. There are many people that will literally choose to be something that they're not, all because they fear isolation, or because they fear being alone. If it means being alone, man, I will put on the mask just to fit in with somebody, because I cannot be alone with myself. This is the thought processes of many, because that you don't understand. The rewards is what is driving you. But what if you was to choose the punishment? What if you was to choose to speak to your parents in a way where, look, I love you guys, but some of the things that you're doing is just not cool. If I have to literally sacrifice my own truth, being myself, before I could receive love from you guys, then it's cool. Keep your love, but I gotta be me. If you're doing something wrong that is hurtful to me, I'm going to speak to you about it. And if I'm wrong for speaking up for myself, then what are you teaching me? Basically, I should go out into the world and just accept from everybody that they know what is best for me, and always keep my mouth quiet. Always like keep myself in pain because I know what they're doing to me is wrong, but you have taught me to not speak for myself. Do you see the harm you're causing to me? Same goes for family too. What if you was to literally say, fuck the rewards, fuck the punishment, I'm gonna just be me. Fuck being accepted. Fuck it if you like me, fuck it if you hate me, I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna focus on loving me. I'm gonna focus on doing what is best for me. If you love me, you're gonna allow me to be me. You're going to love me as me. You're not going to love no mask that I put on because I want to get the rewards that the rewards of your affection, your appreciation. I don't to get the rewards of going to heaven or to get the rewards of living peacefully in society. Nah. If it means denying aspects of myself, I don't want it. What if you move like that? I know you're sick and tired of having all them masks on. And the only reason why you got them masks on is because you want the rewards. You want to be accepted. You want to be loved. You want to be valued. You want to be appreciated for who you are. Everybody does. Don't nobody in this world don't want to be loved, appreciated, valued. Everybody does. But at what cost? At what cost? What are you willing to do in order that you may be accepted? What are you willing to say in order that you may be loved? How are you willing to act in order that you may make it into God's good graces? Think about that. Everyone in the world is striving for this reward. I gotta be liked. And I know if I show everybody my true self, they might not like me. Newsflash, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Fuck them. You don't like me, that's cool. But this is me. I like me. See, that's what you miss. You gotta like you. That is the only person that matters. See, what you don't understand is by you constantly going out there seeking the rewards of other people, you end up hating and